Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What up, TSP family? Hope you're having a dope day and thank you for tuning in. This is the Sneaker Podcast, Season 8, Episode 28. My name is Chris Chu, and he is the top shooter from the Midwest. He goes by 40, but really he's just Calby. What is up, Cal?
Gentlemen, what's going on?
Going on. And he is hailing from downtown Canada, Girl Dad Extraordinaire by CGS. What is up, Alvin?
Hey now. He's not here. Someone has to do it.
Take it. I like yours better. Let's just put it on record. Yeah. As always, the Sneaker Podcast is brought to you by your favorite organic sneaker cleaner, Sneaker Logic. You can find them on Instagram at sneakerlogic_official. You can use our coupon code TSP15, get 15% off your order. It's you guys been doing some cleaning, getting all shiny for the holidays, right? Making sure your kicks are clean. Alvin, you're doing the CGS to 2024. You must have more sneakers to clean at this point.
No, I just clean them. So I just keep the wipes handy, and I just clean them before the photo.
Smart.
Oh.
That's a pro. That's a pro.
Gotta make sure they're
thing.
saltless.
Saltless.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
So
good.
this for me, this is the only time that I clean the bottom of my shoes.
Uh-huh.
Is
true.
like, because I never clean the outsole. I leave it because I'm walking on it the next time I wear it.
Yeah.
But this time of year is the only time I actually do clean the outsoles because I'm putting them back in the box. I store all my shoes in the box, and when some years ago, you know, when I didn't do that, and then like you put the box out and you hear like, and you're like, well, you can like shake it out, and there's like all this like salt and sand and
so
stuff in there.
Yep.
Yeah, so I learned that lesson, and so now this is the time of year when I actually do clean the bottom of my shoes, the outsoles.
Very nice. Very nice. Very smart. Guys, I have a kind of a new type of opening that we can do for the podcast.
Okay,
you let me know if you like it. So I thought I'd ask you guys how you're doing. Okay. But in this way, I'm gonna ask you whether you're mezzo, you're just good, or whether you're rolling, if everything's going nice, or maybe you need a little pick me up from the guys on the podcast. You know, how's it going? You need a little pick me up. Everything's mezzo, or you're rolling. How's it going right now? It's good to take a look, at how things are, and let the people in your life know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
No, that's facts.
to be completely honest, it's a bit of an emotional roller coaster for me these days. If you were to ask me right now how I feel, right now I feel I'm rolling. Like doing this with you guys is something I look forward to every week. Before that I was rolling, and there's times that I'm down, but when we're recording, I'm at least good if I'm not rolling.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'm about the same. Wintertime usually is more of, like Cal said, like an emotional roller coaster, just because like the sun's not out as much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're not getting as much vitamin D. This literally in like where I'm at 7 a.m. it's super dark still, and that's like I'm not used to that. You know what I mean? It usually doesn't start getting light until like 7:45, 8 o'clock ish. So it's kind of weird for me, man. And I'm used to seeing the sunshine when I'm up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. But I think I'm cruising.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like things aren't bad, but things aren't great. But like Hal said, you know what I mean? Like this is a pick me up.
Okay.
Just being able to talk shit with you guys, and that's my pick me up for the most part. It's kind of like me time, even though it's not just me.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like it's like chilling with the boys, but we're just not together. So it's much needed, is what I want to say. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Yeah, that's very good. It's true. The sun here. So Alvin's in like Toronto area. We're here. I'm in Montreal area. Cal's in Calgary area. It's true. I get to the office and it's still dark. And like I literally, because of CGS to 2024, I clock what time the sun comes up in case I want to take a photo because I can't go out. Like I get to the office, no one's there. It's kind of perfect time for me to like dip out real quick, take a photo,
Oh,
but it's
that's
dark.
facts.
So I gotta
Yeah.
wait till the sun comes up to go out. There's that. And then yeah, by like I mentioned it to Cal taking photos. By 3 p.m. it's kind of dunzo. There's no more
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
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 We
Um
get
uh,
it we get it a little later.
okay.
The sun goes a little later, but it's the same. Doesn't come up until like eight
Later.
o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah, see that's late.
Um,
Yeah.
but that's when I go to work, it's dark. Then I have a break that I'm like indoors at home, and then when I'm done work again, it's dark again. So
Oh
like,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, and
it's
that makes the cold a bit colder. You
yeah,
find
Yeah.
I've had the cold a
yeah.
bit colder. I wear more layers and shit. Um, I just want to mention that I'm rolling, guys. Things are
That's
going
good, bro.
because
Nice.
Let's go.
it's kind of end of the year. Work wise, I'm kind of like 1 foot out the door because it's almost my holiday vacation starting,
Oh,
and
sick.
like stuff is pretty much closed up. I just gotta show up, do my thing, dip, and then I'm done. Don't have to think about it when I get home. And sneaker wise, things are rolling. Things are feeling good. I'll tell you guys about it maybe in the next pod or something. But everything's nice, and we just had like a mini rant session right before we started recording, and those are always fun. Those
Yeah,
are
man.
fun. Yeah,
Those are good, bro. Just letting out all the frustrations, man.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
it's clutch, man. It's
It
clutch.
it's like half rant, half uh, propping us up, like
Yeah.
us, our
Yeah.
circle of friends up. Like yeah, in your face, Claus. Yeah, but everything's good. Everything's good. All right. Speaking of adding more layers, how about we get to what you're planning on wearing tomorrow? Brought to you by Quality. You can find all the cool gear we're going to talk about, cool clothing, the cool fits that we're talking about at Quality.com. That's KUWALLATEE.com. You can find their Instagram at Quality. Uh, Always look out for the sales, look out for like their new shit, their fall winter stuff that just popped off. I keep getting like ads, like, and I keep seeing stuff that I want to get, but we just got stuff, but I want to
Yeah.
get more. So it's like
Yeah.
pretty cool, man. You can use our
Same, bro.
coupon code SPOD20, get 20% off your order, right? So let's get to what you're planning on wearing tomorrow, Alvin.
Yes. So as you mentioned, it is the countdown, and I saw the homie Kanatsky
Mm,
the other day. He was rocking the Daytonas, the 1600s, with some camo pants,
yeah.
and I was
Mm,
like, dog, that looks good.
it's a mean fit.
So I'm gonna pull off the 1600s on feet, and then I'm gonna rock the Koala utility pant in the green camo again because I've been rocking those hella. Um, and then I'm just gonna pop on a gray hoodie and then the navy blue wave vest. It's like the Sherpa vest that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Super warm, man. Like I don't like if it feels thin, but it's heavy, so
Okay.
it keeps you pretty warm. So I'll cop that, and I'll probably rock like a New York fitted or something just to go with everything
Nice,
else. So
nice, nice. How do you pick between the 1600 and the 990? Now
I
you
don't.
have
I
two
think I'm
Daytonas now.
saving. I think I'm saving those for New Year's Day
Ah, okay.
because I tried to think of a DS pair of sneakers that I have, and I
Mm,
can't think of one. And those are DS right now, so I'm gonna try to keep them DS. It's
okay.
gonna be hard, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah. You like it hard. Cal.
I so tomorrow it's supposed to snow. We've been lucky. This will be I think it snowed once in November. Um no, that was October. It didn't snow. It hasn't really snowed anyways.
Hmm.
But it's supposed to snow tomorrow, so I'm gonna be layering it up. So I'm gonna be rocking a red flannel from Quality from a couple seasons ago. I'm gonna cover that up with the nice light heather gray cardigan that they got with the beautiful little
Yeah.
flower details on it. on the chest there. That's fantastic. Um, and I'm gonna wear the gray skinny jeans that I have from them, just because it's like kind of a little black and also like kind of fades to gray or whatever.
Hmm.
So it'll go nice with the black in the flannel. And since it's snowing, the reason I brought that up as well is because I'm gonna try out the Noctas in the snow, the Nocta glides. We'll
Let's
see how they
go.
turn out. Um, and lastly, the reason that I actually picked the red flannel over the green one is because I just got word that a red hat that I have, I took pictures of it today from
Nice.
Leon, and it's already released, and I wasn't sure if it released or not. So now I got the okay to that I could just wear it. So so I'm gonna have a
Fire.
nice red Jackie Robinson hat to go with that. It'll be nice, man. The nice red hits along with the black and the grays. I think that'll be a nice fit.
Nice. I like that a lot. Um, what I plan on wearing tomorrow is I'm also gonna wear like a plaid shirt from Quality. So there's some colors that I did prefer, like the darker ones, like the red, and there's like a blue, like a navy one. But I also have like a white one that I feel like darker colors look, I like wearing black or darker colors look better on me. But uh, I'm warming up to the lighter colors, so I'm gonna rock that over like a black t-shirt, and I'm gonna wear heather gray essential jogging pants, like sweatpants from
Ooh,
Koala.
nice, bro.
I think it's
Nice.
yeah. And on feet, yeah, I'm gonna wear. It's gonna be my Travis Scott Air Max One with a nice like white
Ooh.
sock, and I think it'll look
Clean.
nice.
Yeah.
That's the fit for tomorrow. I just got some errands to run, so that's it. Chill,
I
chill.
I feel like those Travis Scotts are good for winter because like it's just it really has no reason why, but the reason why is because the air bubble is similar to how the Toronto the six Air
Uh,
Max was, how it's
Oh,
like painted
facts.
over.
yeah.
So for whatever reason, that makes me feel like they're safer for the winter.
It's good, but it is mesh. Like the top,
Oh,
it's
that
like it's
true.
mesh and it lets wind cut in.
Yeah,
If it's
yeah.
too
Oh,
windy,
yeah, eh?
so I've worn them already, and that's what I felt. So yes, a leathery shoe might be provide more protection, but I'm not treading through the snow all that much, so I should be good. Should be good.
True.
Before we move on to our next segment, we did get a message from a listener. Remember last episode we did the 6 movies thing that to get to know us
Mm-hmm.
type deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
But instead we did a bit less than 6. This listener, he's like it's Braden Payne. Okay, shout out to Braden Payne. I would love it if you guys would try to paint a picture of what you think I'm like from my top 5 artists. Okay, you guys ready? So he provided like Spotify his top 5 artists that he listens to, and then we try to figure out like what type of guy he is. Good.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Uh, First artist is NF. You guys know NF?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a kind of R&B, I believe.
Okay. Right.
Kind of
Second
that
artist
trap
is
R&B.
Eminem. You know that guy Eminem?
A little bit.
No.
Oh,
Oh, the white
Slim
guy.
Shady, that guy?
how do you spell that? Two N. Yeah. Connor Price.
Ah,
Yeah, he's
fan of
good.
that
I
guy.
like him. He's,
Yeah.
he's cool. Tech Nine,
Oh, true.
and the fifth artist is Tupac.
Jeez, that's such a good array, though.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
gonna
this. Go
sorry,
for it.
sorry, I was gonna say from that, my first thought is at one point of time, if not currently, he skateboarded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say something like that. Like, remember how back in the day they had like the backpacker, like Chicago, like Lupe Fiasco type, like swag?
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, so like skateboarder, like ish type, but he also has Tupac, and he has what was the first one again?
NF.
KL? NF.
So it's like a lot of hip hop, R&B,
Yeah,
rap.
yeah. But what sneakers is he into?
Yeah. Okay. What kind of sneakers do you think? I don't know. I'm not looking at his profile, so we don't get any hints, or I
Yeah,
don't know if he posts like. Like,
I'd say
what
he's
do you think?
no, go ahead, go ahead. What was your
I don't know, like a Nike Jordan guy. I think Jordan.
I don't know if we're going skateboard route, he might be Nike SB guy with a bit of Jordan in it,
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be
like a
surprised at that.
sprinkling of Jordan.
You
I don't
think
know. I
any
don't
other
know.
brands like some New Balance or some runners, some Asics or something? I don't think
Well,
so.
cause he likes Eminem though,
Yeah.
he might be heavily a Jordan guy. Oh, and an Air Max guy, because Eminem's an Air Max man too. So
Yeah. Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, I agree with that. But a lot of
Yeah.
people that go back to like Tupac and
Mhm.
even Tech Nine, because Tech Nine's been out for a while and hasn't
Yeah.
been as popular as he may have been some years ago, means that he might be breaking out some New Balances due to the knees start creaking. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, he's like
I
he's
think
like he's
I
like
think
us.
we're all yeah. I was gonna say yeah. We're all into
I don't know if
comfort.
he's like a young or old dude, but yeah, he's got some he's picked some like quote unquote older school like tracks and shit. So I don't know. Yeah. I think
NF
yeah.
is pretty new. And I
Yeah.
know NF is pretty new.
Connor Price is new.
Honor Price is new.
Yeah. I like it.
So
Some slow
yeah.
shit, some fast shit. Yeah, some smooth shit.
It's a good
Yeah.
it's a
Well,
good it's a good selection,
It's
bro.
something I'd listen to. Like I'd listen
Yeah,
to a
same.
yeah,
playlist, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Eminem. I think Eminem and Tech Nine might have had a song recently
Okay.
within the last like year or
Oh,
two. I
jeez.
believe so. Tech Nine
This
went
is cool though. I
crazy
like
on it.
this.
Yeah,
This
I
is a
like it
fun
too.
this is a fun game.
Which is just we also have like no wrong answers because we won't get the right answer. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know the
Until he
answer
DMs us back and he's like,
unless
you
he
guys are
DMs us
totally
back.
wrong. I
Yeah,
like Skechers.
I'm
I like
into that
Skechers and I'm friggin'
beca-
17. And I'm
because that's old school and new school. You know?
like,
Yeah. All right.
they Skechers sent me the same pack they sent Sean.
Yeah. What is it? The BSK SK8 the whatever the skate
Skyfloat, man. The
I
Skyfloat.
sky
float.
float. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a drink.
It's Sean's burner account. Fucker. Yeah. All
Bunch
right.
of Jordan 2s and shit.
Only Jordan 2. Yeah, thanks for the message, Braden. Let
Yeah,
us
shout
know
out to
if
Braden, man.
we kind of got it right or not. But yeah, pretty cool. Um, let's move on to new edition. New edition. Anyone got some stuff in the mail?
I got something.
I think is yours. Let me go first. I think yours is good.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, I picked up two pairs.
Ooh.
On release day. Easy Cop
Oh, so
Jordan
good.
Fear
Nice.
3. So happy because I have the 2013 version and I was wearing them sparingly, but since this came out, I was like, fuck it. And like they're sitting, eh? But
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
this
are.
it's like
It's good.
one of those times where I don't care. I really love a second pair. So this will be put in the vault
Yeah.
while
And
I
they didn't change
wear.
anything about it, eh? Like everything's pretty much the same, right?
Yeah.
Except for the toe. They
Yeah.
changed the toe.
Look at that
Ooh,
sleepy
look at
toe.
that.
Oh, so I need it. I
Fits
need
right in
it.
there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I saw it when I picked up my twos. They had it in store at Momentum.
Crazy.
And
It's got maybe it's just me or maybe because my 2013s are like more worn in, but this is not. The 2013 has more like it's like a
a wavy
nuance
crinky.
upper. Yeah, this
Mm.
one's like more matted and the other one has more like different shades in it, but it might just because I wore the 2013, you know? Maybe if I start wearing these, it'll like be different
Maybe
shades.
it's like the aging. When it ages, it does that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and
You
But
said
like
2013, bro. That's 10 years old, dog. That's a
I
10-year-old
know,
shoe.
but like look, there's some
Oh, true.
good like fake leather there, you know?
Yeah.
Look at
No,
that.
it looks
Look at
nice,
that.
man.
That's
That's
nice,
very
you
good.
know? And then also during was it Black Friday? Yeah, Black Friday sales. I tried to be
Mm.
good. you know.
It's so hard.
But then there was a shoe that I saw, and boom, boom, they had like an extra 10% or 5% discount. Shout out to uh from another. Yeah, I think that's the
Oh,
one I bought it from. Jordan 1,
Oh
Union
my goodness.
Bethy's 96.
nice, man.
I like this pair, man.
Nice.
I love
Yeah,
those.
it's like, and I think I was talking to Cal that like my favorite Jordan 1 is the Nigel Sylvester, and then this one kind of looks like the way it is. You know, I don't know, see if it's like a bit of yellowing, right? And
Yeah.
then the Travis
Oh, it's
Scott Air
beautiful.
Max 1 that I have is the yellow pair. I prefer that one over the brown pair. So I think I have a type, man. Like, you know,
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
You do have a
That
type,
was
I
bro.
do
me and
have
you
a type,
talking.
eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a type, man. So yeah, I love these, man.
I like
Very,
those a lot,
yeah,
man.
So
super
good.
happy. Yeah. I got them for like uh I guess retail. So super
Yeah,
happy.
because with conversion and then duties that you would have had to pay if you
That,
ordered.
and because there was like a 5% discount because of the Black Friday sale. Like
Oh
these
shoot,
don't go
yeah.
for all, like I've seen at a lot of resale shops in the 320 to 340 range, you know? So you're not
Yeah, yeah.
far off of retail already, but then plus the 5% off, it helped to bring it back down. And then I was like, no brainer. My size, it's, sometimes you see, the shoe in their stories, and you're like, I wonder if it's my size. And boom, it's your exact size. You're like, I kind of have to consider, you know?
Yeah. No, that's a great price, bro.
Yeah. So I'm very
Yeah.
happy. Yeah.
Random, randomly, and without putting much thought into it, so nobody hold these guys to this answer. Is it on your list, and where does it sit for your best of the year list?
This one?
Yeah.
It's number one for me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I don't know if I could put it like range. Okay. We'll go by
Of
ranges
Jordan
and don't be so specific. What would you
is the
say?
best, like the best. It's like the top Jordan release. I'm not
It's
gonna say
tough.
it's the top release
Right.
of all of 2023. I'll just say it's the top Jordan release.
Because there's a lot of, there's, there's a Reimagined 3 in there, you know? That's tough.
That's come out before though. Like it's a like
Oh, I get you. I get what
they've
you're
never
saying.
done
Yeah,
like a Jordan 1 and a fucking Footscape.
right. I hear what
You
you're
know what I
saying.
mean? Like they've
Yes,
never
yes,
done
yes.
this to a Jordan 1 before. That's why
Right,
it's like
right.
my number one. Yeah.
Yeah,
In
that's
terms of
why I
like
have it.
innovation and like all this other shit, like they've everything that's come out has come out.
Yeah.
This is
Okay,
probably
I
the
hear
first thing
what you're
that's come
saying.
out in
I
a
hear what
while.
you're saying.
That's why it's mine. Yeah.
Yeah,
I do
that makes
place
sense.
it top 10.
Mm.
I won't even specify Jordan. Top 10 sneaker release of the year, but I
Yeah.
can't be
I'll
more
put
Yeah,
in my
specific.
top 10. I'll put in my top five.
Yeah. I don't know about 5, but 10 for sure. I'll go for that.
mine's 10. It might be close to 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'd
Okay.
have to work it out. But same with Alvin. That's why I like the Nocta Glide so much because it's something new. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
something new that
Yeah.
I like. And like aside from like this and going back and tweaking Jordans, like I'm not
Right.
a performance player, so the new Jordan comes out and I don't care.
Mm,
Um, you know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna wear it on the street. I'm not gonna wear it on the court. So then when the Nocta or whatever came out, it's like, oh, this is something new that I can
yeah.
wear. So I'm with that Alvin on
Right.
that this is special because it's different. Like,
Gotcha. So
yeah,
this is just a pre to our next slash last episode of
Oh
the year,
man,
right?
that'd be crazy.
We're gonna get into that a bit more. Exactly what you guys want, like sneaker of the year talk and shit like that. Yeah.
The controversial
Yeah.
talks,
Yeah.
the heated conversations.
Sean's gonna be like, I think Skechers really did some good shit. Just
He's gonna be like,
Scott.
"Fuck a Jordan 2. It's all about the Skechers root beer float."
uh, all right. And what did you get, Cal? New edition.
Oh, it came in the mail. there is some mix-ups with the shipping and stuff, but it arrived, and it is the Ronnie Feig by invitation only Gel Light 3, gifted from Ronnie's personal account. That's why in the episode, if you heard me say that people were getting messages from Ronnie's personal accounts because he messaged me.
So
yeah.
dope.
It's it's one of my very favorite shoes that I own, period, of all time now. Because the color palette is exactly what I like. It's got shades of pink, it's got brown, it's got that like burgundy maroon, whatever you want to call it, wine on the back there.
Yeah.
And it's on a Gel Light 3, and Ronnie gifted it to me. So it's it's literally like I look at it and I look at the salmon toe and I'm like, man, like this shoe might be my favorite shoe I have in my collection, period. Now, I think it,
bro.
Yeah.
I think it probably is. It's super special to me. It's a very nice shoe. The quality's nice. It's got a crazy like terry cloth on the inside. The guts are like terry cloth, which is neat, special and new. And I just, it's amazing. Like, let me just give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
Hey, Kyle, you know how sometimes people say photos don't do them justice? I feel like your photos did them justice.
Yeah.
No, thank you so much, man. I took like 4 rounds, man, and
it only makes sense, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to capture this the way I want to.
Yeah.
Because it's just very special to me. So I'm like, I have to put out something. So this is the round that I'm gonna put out, and hopefully it goes well. And
I like it.
the good folks over at Soul Savvy asked if I wanted to do a collab post.
Nice.
Yeah,
killed it.
and so that made me happy because like I want to share the Ronnie love, you know what I mean? Like I want my Ronnie Feig and Kiss stuff to get as much exposure as it can. So thank you to those guys for doing that with me. That was cool. But the reason I asked for 1 second here is because I wanted to grab the invitation that he sent, because it's different than the one you get if you got the link on the from the
app
store or the
whatever,
app or whatever. Yeah. But the last sentence, or I guess it's more than one sentence, the last little blurb from this invitation says, as a like-minded footwear enthusiast, I wanted to gift you a pair. I hope they find a special place in your collection. And then it's signed Ronnie Feig.
So good.
The signature is not real though. When I say signed Ronnie Feig, it's one of those like, printed on
signed,
the
bro. It's
signature,
still his
but it's a
signature, bro.
signature.
You're good.
Yeah. So when I read that, it's like, yeah, bro, they got a special spot. Like they're at the top, man. Like they're perfect. Like they're perfect. Shout out to everybody at Kith. I've been able to speak to different people in different areas, and they're all super, super dope people, great individuals, and this meant a lot to me. So
That's
I'm
nice.
very, very thankful.
Yeah. Good pickup, man. That's like a huge pickup.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like that,
man.
just the name itself, and how it was like sent over, delivered. Amazing.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah.
Top 5. That's top 5.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
I don't even collect Asics, and that's a top 5, bro.
It's dope. Like it's a dope shoe. Like
Yeah.
very pretty and very nice.
Details are crazy, colorway is ridiculous, and then just like the story of how he released it is fucking
Like that's super neat how he did that. Like even for the people that got the chance to buy them, like obviously what he did with me is amazing. So whatever, but even just the way that you got your chance to buy them was super cool and neat. And Ronnie's been doing some like kiss strikes lately over this last year. They've just randomly be popping up like different ones too, like with the Marvel collection, where it was all of
Mm.
a sudden just like on their stories, it's like bam, early access, go buy it right now, limited
Mm.
amount. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before the release date, and then with the Beatles T-shirts that they did, it just
Uh-huh.
was up on the site. They didn't say anything to anyone and just popped them up on the site.
Yeah.
And then doing this in this fashion, it's really neat. I like how he's doing stuff like that. Whether you hit or you don't, like I'm speaking from a spot where I've got the things that I've wanted, so I'm a little bit biased. Maybe there's some people out there that missed it because they weren't prepared, and sorry for that. But I think it's really cool to do different things like that and kind of bring some energy back to buying sneakers.
Mm. Yeah. I like it too. Like I don't. They didn't have like a release on their site, right? Like at like 10 a.m. launch. Did they do that?
For this shoe?
Yeah.
No, they didn't. No,
No,
the
right? But
only
like there's
I
people. Go ahead.
I think on the app, some people got loyalty program. If
Yes.
you've purchased some ASICs from Kith before certain, I don't know how they pick who,
Right.
but some people got it. I didn't get
I
it.
got
I
it.
don't know if did you?
I got it, but I
Yeah.
didn't. I didn't catch it on
Oh,
time.
it
It
was
was, and there
gone.
was like not my size left. So I was like,
Yeah.
but I felt happy that I got
To get it.
the loyalty
Yeah.
program. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that now because you showed me. You're like, oh, only size 5.5, I think
Yeah,
was
yeah,
left.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
the smaller sizes. Yeah.
yeah.
But
So
it just felt nice. Yeah.
yeah. And so they did that, and they also did in store.
Okay.
If you bought something in store, I don't know if there was a price limit or anything
Hmm.
like that. But if you bought something in store, they also gave you the invite to scan the
Opportunity.
QR
Oh,
code,
that's
and you can
nice.
buy it. Yeah,
That's good. That's dope. I like that.
yeah, very cool.
Very, very cool. Very nice. All right. Um, moving on. Yeah, flooding our feeds.
Mhm.
Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Let's do
Um,
this.
Jordan 11 Gratitude. Like, we've spoken about this shoe, but it's like this weekend, right?
I'm going for it. I've decided.
Yeah, good, 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 good.
Yeah.
Alvin,
Yeah, bro. Christmas gifts ate my
that's
wallet.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's
Or
like
else I
what?
would, because like I definitely would. But it also helps that I have like DMPs,
Yeah.
so it kind of eases the pain. But these are so good. These are too good.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not going for them. So if someone needs like an extra trigger finger, Twitter
Yeah.
finger, I'll gladly help. No, I don't have plans on because I don't wear my 11s. That's my main thing. Like
Yeah.
it's a beautiful shoe. Beautiful shoe.
Yeah.
The photos fucking nice. And I don't know if it's me or the photos, but it looks creamier. It's the only way I can
Like the
describe it.
outsole?
Yeah, it's just like more
Yeah.
smooth. I don't know why.
Mhm.
That's what pops in my head.
Yeah.
Very nice.
For me, it's like a full circle moment because the Concords were as a child, were my grail.
Mm.
You could tell how old I was. I was a child, but we saw Jordan playing, and then we called them the shiny Jordans.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
I've witnessed Michael Jordan play in that shoe,
Yeah.
and we just called them the shiny Jordans. We didn't know numbers or anything back then. We were kids, and it was always my grail. And then I got a pair, and I wore them somewhat. I put some miles on them for sure, but they were yellowing a little bit, and on the mesh, on the lace loops especially. And then I got an offer to trade them for the Ronnie Feig Bape Feigstas, limited to like 400 pairs worldwide,
Ooh.
which had a retail of $400. And
Holy crap.
I think at the time they're going for about like 8 or 9.
Mhm.
And so I had to take that trade at a local boutique here, resale shop. And so I had to take that trade. And
Yeah.
since then, it just never like came to me to get them
Mm-hmm.
again, you know, like with the 45 one that came out a couple years ago or whatever. It
Oh
didn't,
yeah.
it didn't, I didn't, it didn't push my buttons, I guess you could say. It didn't. And and then this one though, seeing it with the leather
Mm.
and being like, okay, like I gotta get this one because even if I don't wear it for a long time, if I let it sit around, it's leather. It's not gonna yellow on me. I don't know what
Yeah.
caused that. Like I don't hear a lot of people complaining about that, but it happened to me. And just I think the leather will hold up real good for me that I could have them for a long time. And I want a pair in my collection. Like I always knew I was gonna get another pair at some
Uh-huh.
point in time because I need it. Like to me, it's one of the reasons I started collecting sneakers, period. Like when I was a kid, that was the one. That was like, oh my God, the shiny Jordans. Like
Mm-hmm.
those are insane. You saw someone walking by and you hit your friend, like, yo, look what he's wearing. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like a little kid, like literally a little kid. And so always knew I needed a pair back in my collection. And
Yeah.
this is when I feel like, okay, this is the one because it's a little different. It's not the OG one, but I don't need the OG one. Like I just
Yeah.
want a pair of
That's fine.
Concord-esque looking shoes. And these are like, even though Jordan didn't wear these on court, they're like special to me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They got a
Yeah.
specialness to them from that leather, from the gold hits. So I was like, I need to go for them. And I was thinking about it, wondering how I'm gonna attack and pushing some numbers around and decided, yeah, okay, it's a wrap. I'm going for these and
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
And
my best to get them.
and we don't know when they're gonna do another Concord-esque Jordan 11. Like if you don't
That's
go for this
facts.
Right.
one, right? How long is it gonna be
Yeah.
before they release it again? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
And I
spot.
mean, to be honest, I almost went for the girls pair, the women's pair,
The Napolitan,
the brown,
Napolitan.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because I like brown
Mm.
and they look very Concord even though they're not, and I like pink,
Yeah.
and then I was like, no, because I'm just thinking about getting those because they're sitting right there and I can get them. I
Mm.
was like, I gotta try for the other ones because
Yeah.
those are the ones that
Yeah.
I want. Like, I want that gratitude pair. So, yeah, I'm very excited.
Very cool. Very nice. Kobe 8 Venice Beach slated for April 13. Kobe 8 Pro Tro. You guys thinking
I
about
love the
this?
Kobe 8, bro.
Kobe 8 is nice.
I love the Kobe 8. And this color was always like this colorway.
It's
Like,
in. It's in right now. Like wild
no,
colors, you know.
yeah,
It's
man.
April, so that's springtime.
Yeah.
Right before summer. Perfect time to rock these.
So
I think it's gonna be in Canada, like 210 to 30-ish. You know, I don't know. Yeah. So,
that's not bad though.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I mean,
You know what I mean? Like,
Kobe sneakers are gonna be tough to get.
yeah.
I don't know if like the more colorways that they release of different Kobe's, the easier it'll get. I don't know. Because then maybe you're thinking, well, that's all nice and good, but I really prefer this model that's coming out in a few months. Maybe I'll sway for that. You know, I'm hoping that there's that effect so that the love gets spread around a bit.
Oh,
We'll see.
true.
We
How do they
shall
fit,
see.
Chris? Have you tried them?
I have the
Kobe 8?
Kobe 8 Pro Tro, the Halo.
Yeah, how
Okay.
they fit the same or no?
Um, yeah, Kobe 8 was always like a narrow, very flat shoe.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the new ones are narrower
Oh,
because I've played in my Mamba Curials and it's fine. The Halo really pinches the edge of my foot. Like
good
part
to
of me
know,
thinks
bro.
is maybe I need to lace them differently, but
Okay.
it's been 3 times and the 3 times I've had the same, like I switched out of them after a few games.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it. But they are pro. Like there's some tech in there because I can like my feet are really flat, so when I wear something that has like a good arch and whatever, I can feel it. Like when I take them off, my
Mm,
foot is still like formed like the shoe, right? Like the sole of the shoe. So I'm like, oh shit, this got some tech in it. So yeah. Yeah, there's that for
Every
anyone
time I
wondering.
see a Kobe 8, I fucking sold my Christmas pair, man, and I really regret it.
Same.
The eight,
Those,
Same.
yeah,
the one
those
with
are
the
my favorite.
spikes.
No, the one before that, the original Kobe 8 Christmas with it's like a stained glass snakeskin.
Yes, yellowish, right? Yeah,
It's got like
yellow, red.
burgundy
Yeah, yeah,
almost.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
A little bit of
Yeah,
blue or whatever, like light blue. It looks like stained glass windows.
yeah, bro.
And
I sold all my but at this point, I don't know how wearable your old Kobe eights are. Like
They weren't
their
the like
separation, you know,
the cushion the cushioning was
flattens
gone on
out.
mine.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
with
was
the
bad.
Lunarthon or whatever, right? It was
Yeah,
Lunarthon
and I love
in
like
snowflake.
when it's good, but when it flattens out, like it's bad.
yeah. Mm, mm-mm.
Well, that's what I'm gonna just tell myself then. Oh man, they're so flat, bro. I couldn't
It's so
even wear
flat.
them.
Let's wait for the
Uh,
Pro Tour.
creaky
Um,
knees.
okay, Jordan 6 Olympic, fall 2024. You guys like it? You guys thinking of getting it? You just think it's pretty?
I've always been a fan of the Jordan 6 Olympic colorway, but I don't it's anything above a 4,
Right.
I find too bulky.
Okay. Yeah. Hot.
And
It's like a
it's like
high shoe.
yeah,
Yeah. The
yeah,
7, the
it's no
8.
longer
This.
within like my desire to like wear
I
bulky
get it.
shoes or
I
like it's
get
not
it.
in my like style now
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, it won't get any love like if it's in my
Anything after the
collection.
4, you say, right?
I think so.
Maybe
Even the
even.
4 like
Yeah.
for me even the 4 is like pretty
But mostly the
like a
2.
stretch
The 2 you should never wear.
ever.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now. Um, you know when I feel like getting the Jordan 6 Olympic? When I watch the Redeem Team documentary.
Oh,
Then I'm
yes.
like, oh shit, I should get that hyper dunk that Kobe's wearing. And you can look for it on eBay or whatever, and you kind of find some worn pairs. You're like, I
Yeah,
can get
man.
this. But again,
Yeah.
it's a high top. So you're like, when am I gonna wear this? Yeah.
This was the first shoe that I stood in line for here in
Oh
Calgary.
shit.
What was that? 2011 or 12? I guess 12.
Uh-huh.
2012.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Because that's when I missed on the Concords.
Mm.
I went to buy them and I
Oh,
got laughed out of the whole fucking mall because I was like 40th in line, like, and they had no pairs left. 50th, 60th, I don't know. The line was huge. Um, so then when these came out, I was the first in line. I got to the mall early, and I remember I was hiding in a kiosk because I didn't know if we were allowed to wait in line because sometimes they'd come and kick you out for being in the
Oh.
mall before it was open.
yeah, man. Yeah.
So I was hiding in the kiosk, and then I remember I heard a guy walking up, and I peeked out and I looked out the corner. Then I was like, "What size are you?" And then he's like, 10. And I'm like, "You're not gonna make me." And he starts running to the door, and I literally run out
Fucking
of the
guy.
kiosk and run to the door, and I sit down first, like, "You motherfucker! Now you gotta sit beside me, knowing that you're the asshole that made me run to the
So
door when
funny.
I was middle of asking you. You're not gonna make me run, right?"
And now we're best friends.
I've never seen that guy again in my life.
Um, all right. J Tips times Saucony Grid Shadow 2. That's like Friday.
Is it
So
already?
yeah. So
Nice.
the first J Tips Saucony was really well. That was this year, right? Like
Yeah, that
I
was
think
this year as well.
I
people
believe
might
so.
have that one on their like top
Top.
release of
That one was
Yeah.
this
pretty
year.
dope. Yeah.
So now there's like 2 more pairs coming out this Friday of a different model.
Mhm.
What do you guys think?
I like
The
that
red
brown
pair,
pair.
yeah, the red
Yeah.
brown pair kind of reminds me of like the bacon,
Mm.
but not really. But it's dope. I like both, but the brown pair is if I were to go for one, the brown pair would be the one I would go for.
I don't know what the price range is. I didn't look it up, but I think it's expensive. I think it's expensive.
Really, eh?
I think it's more. I remember the first one, and I was like, "That's more than what I envisioned paying for Saucony."
Was it like New Balance pricing?
No,
Like a
no,
regular New Balance or more?
less than New Balance is crazy. New Balance is like 350, right?
Yeah,
Retail.
for like a GR. Yeah.
It wasn't that. I think it was like 200 range, and which is kind of like in the grand scheme of things, that's okay. But Saucony to me is always like 160 ish.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like they're on the come up. Like it's not like they are to the same level as like a New Balance, if that makes any sense.
Well, not
You know what I
not
mean?
for
Like in terms
us,
of
right? Like not for like lifestyle stuff that we've
you're
been
telling me that
looking at.
like the US thinks it's like up there? I feel like
No,
it's
they
just because
call it
like same thing as like
Saucony. I always hear people
yeah,
calling it Saucony. Oh, it makes me so angry, man.
it's
Oh, it makes me
Saucony.
so
Get it right.
angry, man.
Saucony, y'all. Saucony.
Saucony, Sausalito. Um, yeah, I'm not quite sure what the first one sold for. Like, I might be totally wrong. I'm misremembering maybe, but
No, I'm pretty sure it was
it was a bit
around
more. I think it was
200.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. And for me, that was like,
Because
because
Raised by
they,
Wolves did the same model, and I was
okay,
looking into it, and that's why I didn't buy it because I'm a fan of Raised by Wolves, but I was like, no, that's too much. I'm not paying that.
Oh, I feel
right,
that.
right, okay.
It's a dope
Um,
shoe though. Dope
I
silhouette.
I like it.
But
I think this is their way to a good path for Saucony
yeah,
to really make their mark again,
yeah,
right? And come back on the scene.
yeah.
Not. I guess it depends on what's next. Like, what do they do next too? Because now they've
Well,
done two J tips, or two
yeah.
J tip release.
They need like a Teddy Santis effect is what they need.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that pack they did a few years ago where they got all the influencers to design them? Former
Rings a
Simpson
bell.
did one. It was a bunch of Nike guys. So I was kind of like, fuck this pack. But I remember former Simpsons were pretty nice. It was similar kind of if memory serves me right to a the Volcano by Ronnie Fag.
Okay.
Um but they got about I think like five influencers, YouTube guys, whatever podcast guys, whoever. One other guy I'm sure you guys have seen before. I don't remember his name though. I think he's a Filipino guy. Um he did a pair too. Those were the two guys that I recognized. And that was kind of neat. I just bring that up because that was something that they did that was like out of the box.
Uh-huh.
Something they could maybe even do again. They've done a few things. Like, do you remember when Extra Butter did the fan voting pair?
Mhm.
And they brought something back, or
No, so it was a Shadow, wasn't it Shadow
I don't
6?
know.
Shadow
Yeah,
five
six
thousand.
thousand.
I think it was a Shadow 5,000. I think it was the one before. If that's what it's called, I'm pretty sure it is. Sorry, I haven't. I was really into Saucony and I kind of got away from it. But and they would have like four themes, and then you pick a theme, and then the
Okay.
theme that won was drive-in movie theater,
Okay.
Mhm.
and then next ones would be colors, materials, and everybody voted, and then they ended up making the
Oh,
shoe to all the winning votes: toe wrap, material, color,
right. That's
um,
dangerous, though.
perforation, how it looked, blah blah blah, and it's kind of neat. It is definitely dangerous. The shoe turned out all right. I didn't buy it, but that was very cool. I think that might have been more extra butter than Saucony, but it was still. I like how Saucony has done a couple things that are kind of out of the box. I think they
Hmm.
should try to maybe stick to that lane.
Feature collab they had back in the day was fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are
See,
When they
yeah,
cool.
did like
The
the different
chips.
colors of the chips.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
That's
loved
the
that pack,
wasn't
bro.
that like there was a burger one?
They had the Barneys,
They
I think
did.
they called them because it was purple.
Uh
Yeah. So with the chip ones, there was the Barney, which was I think the 500 chip.
That was
There was
so
the
sick.
High Roller, which was $100 chip and had the gray leather toe with
Yeah.
black suede. That's the pair I got with some orange hits. and then they had the like green and orange pair, and I believe that was called the pumpkin because that's
Yeah.
$1,000 chip. That's the nickname. The Barney's the nickname
Yeah.
in Las Vegas for that chip.
I wouldn't.
Yes. So they did that, and then End did the burger pair.
Yeah, that
Oh
was a
yeah.
good time. The runners were super hot back then. A6
Yeah,
was
they
doing
were.
crazy shit too. So, but I don't know. All good. Like it's all good. Like people recognize the J tips now. You know, people
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's
Yes.
dope,
it's
bro.
high
They're
up
dope.
there. So good stuff. Um. All right. Jordan 4 military blue
The
coming out
real
in
Jordan
May.
4 military, the real
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Because the military the kids know nowadays is that white and
The
black
black one.
and
No, no,
gray
real
pair. Yeah.
military blue. Yeah. I
Yeah.
love this Jordan 4. My
Same.
first Jordan 4. I still have it. It's in a box and
Oh, do you?
it's still fucking clean. Like
Damn,
clean.
bro.
Yeah.
These are good though. It looks like they also like quote unquote fixed the shape of the toe box.
Yeah.
It's a little
Yeah,
bit
that's what
more
I'm
like,
hearing. That's what I read
it looks
somewhere that
good.
the toe is gonna be the same as the SBs.
Oh, that's good. I'm like
Yeah.
it's like if I get one this time around, it's gonna be a full size larger than the one that I have in my closet. Is like,
Oh,
yeah,
word.
that's like time passes. Like what? Yeah. You guys gonna get
Well,
it? You think?
the
Jordan 4. Yeah.
the one you have in your
Maybe.
closet's got a Jumpman or the Nike?
No, it's a Jumpman. It's 2006
Okay.
ish. Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. Maybe wear them. I'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna go for these. I like military blue. It's good. Good. All right. There's
Comes
a
out on my sister's birthday.
say what?
Comes out on my sister's birthday.
Oh.
So she's not gonna get a present, and I am. I'll go around.
I got these for you in my size.
Yeah.
Over the past few weeks, there was like some bickering between Adidas and Nike responded. I just want to read these things to you. So all over Instagram, there's like, oh,
Mm.
shots fired. Oh, like Adidas makes this big like proclamation or whatever. But this is what was said. Okay, the Adidas CEO goes and to the Nike people here. I think it was Complex Con or something. He goes, and to the Nike people here, watch out. We have a lot in the pipeline. Yeah, that's one. Then the next few days, oh, Nike responds to Adidas thing. And this is from Jordan Brand chairman. Okay. He goes, to the brands that called us out earlier, bring it on. We're ready for you. So I see this all over Instagram. I read what they said and I'm like, what the fuck, man? Why are you reporting this? This is bullshit. Like this
Yeah.
is no one's calling anyone out. And
Yeah.
for two big brands, huge fucking brands, maybe the two of the biggest sneaker brands that we've had to deal with all these years, marketing powerhouses, this is what you come out with in terms of calling the other brand out. It's like bullshit.
Yeah.
Sweet sauce, man.
Like
But
get
that's what the
whoever
generation
runs.
is, bro. It's weak sauce. Twitter
Watch out.
fingers, motherfucking shit.
We have a
Like,
lot in the pipeline. Oh, bring it on. We're ready for you. What the fuck, man? There was no shots fired, no nothing. We already know this shit, okay? Like you're not. Ugh.
Yeah, that's funny. Like
Yeah.
Wendy's, some of the tweets that I've seen Wendy let off, like Wendy's the restaurant,
Yeah.
that's who you should be getting to write whatever you're about to say because Wendy's has some snaps. Like
Huh.
Wendy's, I've seen Wendy's roast some fools on the internet. So like that's who you need to get to do that stuff. Not these guys probably wrote that themselves.
Yeah, I think so
for sure.
because
For sure.
I saw the Adidas Twitter or X whatever like take some shots at KD like just
Oh
a
yeah.
few days ago. That was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was, and that's the marketing manager or
Yeah.
whatever. Like,
Get that
not
guy in
these,
the room. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
these like higher ups that have no idea what's
Oh,
going
bring it
on in the
Yeah.
on.
world. Yeah, bring it on.
Bring it
Whoever
on,
whoever
man.
whoever did the Anthony Edwards commercial for his sneaker,
Oh, yeah.
that guy was smart. Like
Yeah.
whoever they got to do that is the one who should be controlling the shit. Because
Yeah.
like
Go for it. Take real
He's,
shots.
if you're gonna go. If you're gonna take a shot, take a shot.
Yeah.
Don't shoot blanks, bro. Like come on now.
you
All right.
see the comment Jerry made about his shoes costing an arm and a leg? You know,
Premium?
the
No.
new,
No, what do you
Yeah.
say?
Yeah. Fear of God.
yeah. So he
Athletics.
said something to the effect of the amount of, well, here it is. Um, all the rounds we went just to get here, it should probably be like 1,000, but it's not.
Oh, okay. I get it.
But I mean, what to me is, so all the rounds you went through, so all the times you messed up, we should have to pay more money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know you're
Yeah.
trying to perfect the thing, but that doesn't make sense to me, man. I love you, Jerry, but
Yeah.
like,
And
I know
and
you
to
listen
be
to me,
honest, I
Jerry.
love the shoes too. I love
Yeah,
them. They're very nice. They're really fucking nice, but they're too expensive for
yeah,
like I don't know. I get it. A lot of work was put into this. It's everyone's waiting for it. I get it. Your Nike Fear of God shit was also very expensive, but it you're kind of with a new brand now, and you're trying to make your mark, and I don't see many people rocking these. Not because
mm,
they're not hot, but just because at this point you're like, whoa, I'm gonna drop like $4 for this shoe. It's like a lot. I don't know.
yeah. I mean,
Maybe
once
I'm not
again,
the target audience anymore.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Fear of God is incredibly expensive. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, you should have made it essentials then. Haha, but bing. But I really do gotta say, like, that once again, like, shout out to Virgil, because when Virgil did all his Nike stuff, it was Nike prices. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
off-white
Mm-hmm.
prices. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I see it all the time nowadays. You know, CanadaGotSole shoes cost an extra
Bro.
$300 on the price. Like,
Even on sale, it's way more than other retail
yeah,
sneakers, you know. And like,
$450 on sale, freaking 30% off.
and the fucking thing is, Comme des Garçons collabs are basically it's all black or it's all white.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah,
know.
exactly. Branding on the insole. Or maybe like debossed with no color, so you can't even see it. It's just
Yeah.
an all black shoe. But yeah, like, you know what I mean? That's one thing that I don't think Virgil got enough credit for, and I'm gonna bring it up every time I see something like this happen,
I
because
like that. Yeah.
Off-White was also incredibly expensive, and they were priced at Nike price points.
Yeah. And like going back to the J Tips thing, so I did a bit of research. It was 160 US, right, for his first collab, which would probably be 190 range to 200 here in Canada, which yeah, all said and done, great fucking shoe, so probably worth that 200, and 200 is still very affordable, quote unquote, compared to like something that's like 300 retail, like a Jordan sneaker is $300, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, and you add the collab piece to it that bumps it up from its regular price. And I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying that for me at the time, I was not ready for that hike. This though, once I saw it, I was like, I guess I'm not getting any Fear of God.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not getting it. But I love the shoe. Yep.
I wonder how much the Adilettes are gonna cost.
I saw it, 140 Canadian.
How
The
much
Fear
are
of
they
God?
usually? Like 70?
I don't know, man. They're flip flops. Like, come on.
Like 60? Yeah, 50?
You know,
Like, I was, yeah, geez.
you could find those like a regular Adilette. You could just get it at the outlet. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You want to know, you want to hear his quote on his Adilettes?
mm,
Just might justify that price point for you.
all right. They make you
It's
fly.
it's already perfect. I don't need to touch that.
Oh, okay. I don't know about that, man. You know what though? He has to go all in. Okay, he really has to go all in because he's got that tattoo.
Yeah.
Three stripe tattoo on the back of his neck. I'm like, oh fuck, this guy's like all in, all in.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Apparently, that stands for the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Oh, okay, all right.
His tattoo. Yeah.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah, even though it looks exactly
I'm
like
just
the
saying
stripes he's been
Adidas is
using.
using it a lot for. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
I was
I
gonna
don't know.
say, yeah, exactly. Even like some of the branding I've seen on the clothing is that.
Yeah.
So
All right. Since we were gonna do another topic, but since we had mentioned that the next episode will be our end of year one, where we are gonna take a look at the last year and kind of figure out which shoes rank in which category range, like 1 to 5, 1 to 10, blah blah. I thought we could talk about how important is it for you guys to be considered a good reviewer of sorts. So when people come to you for advice on sneakers, how important is it that you get it right? Like, find out what type of person they are, and then provide proper suggestions and opinions on what sneakers to get. And then we could expand on that in a follow up after. What do you think?
Very, very important.
Very important. Okay.
Because for the
I
most part, the
agree.
people who ask me about sneakers are people who I play basketball with.
Mm.
And I don't want to be like, oh, this shoe's great, like you'll love it, and then they purchase it for a certain amount of money,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're like, yo, it's shit.
Mm.
So like I always it's very, for me anyway, like I feel like it's very important that you need to be like a good reviewer.
Right. So this is in terms of performance. You ever get
Mm.
questions about, like, someone getting into sneakers, or someone that's not a sneakerhead per se, but wants to get one special pair that's cool, that's considered cool, that kind of fits their style, that's kind of within their budget?
I haven't had any of those. I've had more of like, it's more like inquiries like, oh, yo, like I'm looking for this specific pair, but I can't
Mhm.
find it. Where do you think I can get it?
Okay.
And it'll be like, yo, that's no longer available in retail, but you can trust these specific venues to
Mhm.
purchase from if you want to purchase resale, right?
Right.
So I'm not as cool as you, Chris. I don't have friends that ask me for stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
Go
agree.
for it,
I
Ken.
think it's very important. I had one friend that I put him onto Boost, and he was late. He was late with Boost, right? I was telling him for 2 years or whatever it was, where Boost ruled the entire world,
Yeah.
that these are the most comfortable shoes that you can buy, which they were.
Mhm.
And he loved Boost so much. He loved Boost so much. He's an Adidas guy now,
Oh, is
and
he?
he's always like, he's not like a sneaker connoisseur, but he does like fashion and sneakers. Like
Oh, okay.
he probably follows Complex Kicks and stuff like that. Like he pays
Mhm.
attention, but he's not. He collects like figures, and he's a comic book guy. But
True.
that's his stream of knowledge. But then when I remember I wore black cements one day, and somehow we were talking, and I was like, "Yeah, this is, I think, the best shoe of all time." And then he's like, "Well, I thought it was the Boost. What do you mean? You told me Boost." I'm like,
Oh
"No, man.
no.
I told you Boost was the most comfortable shoe."
Yeah.
I'm like, "These are not as comfortable as Boost, but I could go walk through mud with these. You can't do that with Boost." I'm
Yeah.
like,
Nope.
overall, this is my favorite shoe. That's the shoe that I put as like the best shoe overall. And then
Yeah.
I was like, comfort wise, Boost. But it was just funny how that review, you know what I mean? It didn't click that there was a difference between the most
Yeah.
comfortable shoe
Yeah.
and the best shoe.
Yeah.
He was thinking that comfort meant everything or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, you gotta be specific with the
Yeah.
explanations about that stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. That's funny. Is his IG a Boost God or something?
No,
Oh,
not
okay,
at
that's
all.
not him.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember that guy.
Um, all right. And in terms of food, music, movies, TV shows, how important is it for you to be a good like advisor or review of that? Those other things.
Not as important for me
Yeah.
because everyone like sneakers is like a next level thing, bro. Like with food, you can kind of tell already like what like whoever's asking you a question, if you know them, you kind of already know the type of food that they like, and it's just
Mm,
like.
okay.
And then same thing with TV shows. It's like everyone has a different taste for TV shows. I mean,
Right.
same thing for sneakers, but with sneakers, man, you know Nike and Jordan are number one, and then you know that New Balance and all. Like you just there's that hierarchy for sneakers, whereas like
Hmm.
with food and like TV shows, it's like everyone has a hierarchy, but it's different, bro. Like you can't really like that's why for me it's not as important. Like if you don't trust my TV show like review, I don't care. But if you were
Okay.
gonna tell me like I'm not good at review like what I told you about sneakers, then you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like
Okay,
that's
okay, 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 okay.
For
Um,
me, food is important to me.
mhm,
Um, I those are some of the things that make me happy. Like for me, reviewing. So with with food, it's sort of, but especially like music is the other thing for me that's important. TV shows, it's not that important. Movies, it's not that important. I'll give you my review. I don't care. You know what I mean? You might like
mhm.
something I don't like. But when it's food, if you're asking me if it's good and stuff like that, I take that seriously, and I think I should give a good review about it. And I think that my review should hold weight with what I said. It was what you eat, and same with like music, but to a point of like I can't tell you like something if you like something else. You know
Right,
what I
right,
mean? Like
right.
if you're a rap guy, I can't be like, oh, like I really like Fred again right now. I'm not gonna if you're like, fuck, I love Tupac, I'll be like, oh, wait till you hear Fred again. Like that's not you know what I mean? It's not gonna work. Like
yeah.
it's completely opposite. But if you tell me a genre of music that you like and you listen to, or an artist you like and you listen to, I like to be able. I think I have an ear open to a lot of different types of music,
Hmm.
and I think it's like for me, anyways, it's important to be like, oh, you like this guy, you might like this guy as well. Check it out,
Right.
or she sings your favorite song. Well, wait till you hear her, which I also hold important. So for me, those are the three things I really find important are sneakers, food, and music.
Yeah. I do find it important, like, to be able to provide, like, my opinion about sneakers, but also keep in mind, like, what the other person might be aiming
Mhm.
for, right?
Yes.
So that counts. But yes, much like Alvin, I need to be able to see this person like later on and then be like, yo, that was a good suggestion. Or not the reverse, because that would be really bad.
Yeah, no.
Um, in terms of me, it's like movies, TV shows. That's like I think I have a specific type of like show movie that I do appreciate, and that I want to be good at, not like good like to be professional, but just like whenever I provide a suggestion and someone watches it, they're like, fuck yeah, that was a good suggestion. So that, and food as well, because much like Cal, these on our days off when the whole family's available, we go hunting for like a good place to go
Oh
sit
yeah.
down and have a nice meal, so that's like important. And when we find a good spot, like we recently found a really good spot that we all enjoy here in Montreal, that's been around forever. Just we didn't know about them. Cal, next time you're in Montreal, we're gonna go there. It's called Green Spot. It's a diner. It's like a
Nice.
block away from L'avenue, the breakfast place.
Oh, really, eh?
Yeah, and it's diner food. It's like delicious. It's fucking like I'm thinking about it now. I'm hungry. Yeah. Um, so that counts a lot for me. But I will say this: as many shots of as we've taken at Sean today, Sean is a great movie and TV show suggester for me, for my family, for me and the wifey. I'll be like, yo, do you want to, I'm talking to my wife. I go, do you want to check out this show? I go, Sean suggested it. And she's like, yes. Like we will stand by Sean on his suggestions.
Nice.
He's been 100% on the field.
Nice.
In terms of like movies and TV shows. I think maybe we have the same tastes, so that helps a lot. So there's that.
To give you your flowers while you can smell them. I trust your movie and TV show reviews.
Cool, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
I only have a couple people on my list. Alvin's one of them too. I don't think I've disagreed with anything Alvin has suggested.
Yeah.
I got probably 3 people, but I hold yours high.
Oh, cool.
You're probably if Alvin was like, it's good, then the other guy was like, it's bad, I'd be like, okay, Chris's review will be the tiebreaker. If he says it's bad, Alvin's wrong. If he says it's good, Alvin's right, or whatever.
Cool, I highly respect that. Yeah. I agree.
All that being said, do you think what we're gonna decide for next episode / last episode of the year, it carries a lot of weight? I think it'll be funny.
Mine won't carry any weight, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like
all my picks everyone's gonna hate. Like
it's our picks, and like I haven't been out there enough this year in terms of like
I don't purchase enough.
I'll buy. And,
and like I've seen some people's
top lists,
top 23, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But it all makes sense. It all makes sense. Like their picks make sense because it is.
Oh, it's like the majority will.
But it's just like, just stop.
Okay, I get it. You're writing an article right now. We don't need that. We want the real.
Tell me the real deal. Like, what's yours? Like, come on.
Wait till you find out I got to knock the glide on my list. You just throw my list right out.
I'm just asking because I'm like, why would anyone listen to us? In terms of like, this is the top shoe. I think it's
to make fun of us.
A reflection of like who we are. Then this is what you should believe.
No, and like I'm never gonna tell anyone.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Kyle.
No, I was just gonna say I'm looking forward to Sean having 7 2s in his top 10.
Yeah. This one would have made my list, but it's a women's exclusive, so I couldn't find my size.
It didn't have my size. Yeah.
Honorable mention. All right. Anything else, boys, before we close this up? Any shout outs?
Shout out to the good folks at Kith, man. All of y'all, man. Kith Toronto, Kith Hawaii, Paris, everyone. People I don't know, never met, never knew work there. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the big dog, Ronnie 5. Thank you so much.
Very nice.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everyone participating in the countdown, man. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some wicked prizes. So just keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out, man. All right. That was a great show. Thank you, audience, for joining us once again. And you can download and listen to the Sneaker Podcast anywhere podcasts are broadcast. Calby, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me at Just Calby, and also go to CanadaGotSole and go into their contest, post your pictures, do the countdown.
Shout out to the countdown at CanadaGotSole. Alvin, where can people find you?
You can find me at CanadaGotSole and at Mr. Q Mart.
Shout out to CanadaGotSole and their countdown. And you can find myself at Christopher.Chu, and be sure to follow us at the Sneaker Podcast. Big shout out to our sponsors, Sneaker Logic and Quality. One love, all the sneakers. Peace.